morning, guys, and welcome back to Joe Becoming Pro. So today I thought that you guys are gonna follow me along during a day of what I eat as a golfer, I guess. But yeah, so first off, I'm gonna show you what I usually eat for breakfast. Today I'm feeling like oatmeal with some nice toppings and stuff. And I actually figured this kind of dish out the other day when I was trying out new things to put on the oatmeal, and it turned out really, really good. So I want to share this with you guys. Let's make some breakfast.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Need some oats, a little measuring cup, and some water. Ooh, I forgot salt. Hold up. So what I usually do for myself is that I take 1 deciliter of these fiber oats. So I put that in the bowl like that, and then like the master chef that I am, I've already measured out 2 deciliters of water. So I'm gonna pour that into the oats like so. And then the thing that I almost forgot, some salt. And I don't know how much I'm putting in, but like that much. And just kind of like sprinkle that on top. And then I do a little stir with the back of this thing because I couldn't find the spoon right now. I usually put this in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, and that usually does it for me. So in the meantime, while that oatmeal is kind of like cooling off and stuff, I'm gonna put some milk in my milk foamer thing. And if you know me, you would know that I usually don't like milk at all. Like, I really hate milk. But I don't know, somehow, like in the oatmeal, it's something that's kind of nice about having some sort of liquid to it, I guess. I usually like it cold, because once it goes warm, I don't know. Like, if you don't like milk as it is and then you make it warm, like, it's just even nastier to me, so. But I like it cold and foamy, so that's what we're gonna do. Not much, just like a little bit like that. And then you just kind of hold for 2 seconds, and it starts going like that. While the milk is getting all foamy and nice in that thing, I'm gonna start prepping my toppings that I'm gonna use. On our country house, we have a lot of pears and stuff. So usually what she makes is this kind of jam, pear jam. So you can see it's like bigger chunks of pear in there, but it's not like super sweet or anything. So it's just really nice to add like a little bit of sweetness to your oatmeal, but not a sugar overload. And then on top of that, I'm gonna stick some almonds. On top of that, some cinnamon. Just add some nice little fall cozy feeling to your oatmeal. Then on top of that, just put some of that foamy milk that we just made. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this oatmeal. I'll show you. so that is it for the breakfast. I'm gonna go eat this, watch a YouTube video, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit and show you what I bring for like a snack for the course and what I usually bring for lunch and stuff. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Now, what I usually bring to the golf course in terms of lunch. So like sometimes I eat lunch at the golf course, but it's like 15 bucks every day. And I mean, you can save a lot of money by like a few times a week, you bring your own little lunch box. So I'm gonna bring my own lunch box today, and I've actually prepared it last night. That is consisting of, let's see what we got here. Open it up for y'all. Okay, so what we have here is some like chicken, a little piece of lemon, actually a really big piece of lemon, but whatever. And some like, oh, what's that called? Bulgur? I don't know what that's called in English, but some kind of rice mixed with like cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion. Yeah. Earlier this week, me and my mom actually went and made some like apple juice from our own apples in our yard. And now we have that apple juice, and it's like right here in one of these like boxes. So what I like to do is to take my little bottle and just like put a tiny bit of that apple juice into the bottle. It just makes the water taste like so much better, and it's kind of like almost gets a little like sour and fresh tint to the water, and I love it. So let's put some of that into my bottle. Then let's have a little taste test here. Like, so fun. This is so much better than just drinking regular water. So tip right there, y'all. Yeah, really good, really good. And then I was thinking I need a snack before the gym. I think like a little energy bar. I'm gonna bring that. Yeah. So I love these like RX bars. Yeah, I don't know. I just used to eat them all the time in the US, like during college and stuff, and I really like them. So it's just basically like, you know, all natural stuff in it, just egg whites, almonds, cashews, 2 dates, and some super dark chocolate and stuff. But also I'd like to bring like a little snack to have before lunchtime. And what I usually do is that I grab an apple on my way out to the car, because we have a lot of apple trees in the yard, and it's just kind of nice this time of year to be able to grab your own apple from one of the apple trees. So that's what I'm gonna do. But first of all, I need to just kind of clean up the kitchen a little bit, put on all my golf clothes, because it's pretty cold outside today. Like, it's sunny and nice, but it's really cold. So I need to bundle up, put like a beanie on or something, and I'll see you guys in a little bit when I pick the apple from the apple tree. So see you in a bit. Alright guys, so let's go find an apple on one of these apple trees here. Me and my mom like picked all of them, I feel like, or at least the low ones. They're really up high. Ooh, I see one. Yeah, let's not grab that one. Let's see if we can find another one. Actually, let's go and look at one of the other trees over here. We have like a few ones. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, there we go. Now we have a little apple as a snack. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna head to the golf course, and I'll like probably check in with you guys every time I put something in my mouth or something. So I'll see you when it's snack time. Finally get to eat my tiny little apple. I've been like putting for an hour and a half or so. So it's time for a little apple and a little bit of my apple juice water, I guess. And then I'll just keep putting for a little bit. Okay guys, so I've been in the putt lab now. It's a few hours later, I think it's like 2 p.m. or something. And I've been in the putt lab just basically looking over my putting stroke and seeing what we can do to improve it. And so that was super exciting. And now I've got this like new tool thing that I'm gonna start using. I've used this before, but basically what it's doing is making sure that my putting path is good and straight to the hole, like towards the hole kind of thing. Because I've been kind of cutting the ball almost when I hit it. So I'm gonna start working a lot with that one, and just kind of like my tempo and the stroke. But anyway, so that was just a little golf update. But now I'm super hungry, so we're gonna go into like the pro shop thing where they have a microwave and eat some lunch. So let's go do that. Alright guys, I am back in the car after a full day of practicing. My putting stroke is going in the right direction and stuff, which is super exciting. But now what I'm gonna do is head to the gym, and why I even started filming was because I'm gonna eat something. So before I go to the gym, I just like to have something. I'm probably not gonna have like this whole bar, probably just like a bite or two, to kind of fill me up and get some like energy before I go into the gym. And I'm probably gonna do a little bit of cardio today. Oh, and also guys, I forgot to tell you, you probably noticed already, but I've cut my hair. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a lot shorter than what I usually have. It's not super duper pretty right now, but yeah, so it's kind of like shoulder length. I like it. It's a little fun, something new at least. I'm gonna film when I make dinner tonight, and I'm probably gonna make some kind of dessert. Since it's Friday, it's the start of the weekend, I feel like we deserve some sweetness in our lives. So that's gonna happen. I'll see you guys when I start making dinner later today. So see ya in a little bit. Bye bye. Okay you guys, I am back from the gym, and now it's time to start making some dinner and some dessert. So what we're gonna make is like an avocado chocolate mousse. Well, you can there we go. It's like a healthier option. Instead of like a normal chocolate mousse, just make it with some avocado instead of tons of sugar. And there's some dark chocolate in there. There's some honey for the sweetness. Yeah, I think it'll be good. And we're gonna sprinkle some like nuts and stuff that we're gonna make here in a second, like on top. Hopefully it will be really good. I'll make like the dinner after this, so let's start making the dessert. The first thing you need is some different kind of nuts that you like. It doesn't really matter which ones you pick, but I have some pecans. I have some, I don't even know what these are called in English. It's these like really big ones. I have some cashews right here and some pistachios. So I'm gonna pour those out on a cutting board, chop them up, and then I'll tell you guys the next step once I'm done with that. I'm gonna pour all these kind of chopped up nuts into a bowl, and I'm also gonna add in some oil, some liquid honey, some salt, cinnamon, and cayenne pepper. So let's do that right now. Alright guys, I have now kind of spread it out all over the pan, and I'm just going to stick this in the oven for 10 minutes. And the next step is to start with the actual avocado mousse. So the first thing we need to do is to melt 100 grams of dark chocolate. So that's what we have right here. And by having like a water bath underneath, it's just gonna make sure that the chocolate doesn't burn. So let's melt 100 grams of dark chocolate here. Okay guys, so the chocolate is now melted, the nuts are standing there, kind of cooling off a little bit. So now we're gonna actually start making the mousse. So what you need is 2 ripe avocados, and I've cut them up so they're like 4 halves right now. And then you need 1 egg white, and how much honey did I need? 1 tablespoon of honey. So now what I'm gonna do, pop these avocados into a bowl like this, along with the egg whites, the honey, and also the melted chocolate. Then I'm gonna like mix it up with one of these little hand mixers until it gets into like a creamy little thing. Guys, we have a problem. So you know the egg white that I added to the avocado mousse? Like this thing is gonna be like a cream now. So make sure, mix the egg white in like a separate bowl so it gets super fluffy, and then you add it into the avocado stuff. I just wanted to say that, but chocolate cream, hey, that can be good too, huh? Let's go pick up the nuts, and let's just sprinkle these on top. Alright you guys, so the dessert is finally ready, it's finished. I just need to put these in the fridge to cool off a little bit before we can eat them. So in the meantime, I'm gonna make the actual dinner. It's basically beef with mashed potatoes and a tomato salad to it. So that's what I'm gonna be making. So the ingredients for the mashed potatoes are the following. Alright guys, so now the potatoes are boiling and stuff, and the next step on the little recipe here is to make a tomato salad. And we just need to chop up some tomatoes and top that off with some onions and some thyme and some salt and pepper. So let's do that now. Okay, so now the tomato salad is done, and now we need to continue working on our little mashed potatoes thing. So what we need to do is heat up 2 deciliters of milk, a tablespoon of butter in a separate pan, and once the potatoes are done, you just kind of pour them in this mixture and mash it up, add some salt, maybe a little bit of pepper, and then that should be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat that up now, and then I'm gonna move on to showing you guys what I need to make the meat. So I am done cooking. The dinner is ready, and this is how it turned out. We have the meat right here, the little tomato salad, and we have some mashed potatoes right here. And then obviously we have the chocolate avocado mousse as a dessert later. Now we're just gonna enjoy this nice little Friday dinner. And I know it didn't really turn out to be like a what I normally eat in a day kind of video. This is definitely not what I eat every single day. This was kind of like a more complicated dinner and a little more complicated dessert. And I obviously don't have dessert every day, but I hope you liked watching this video. Thank you so much guys for just checking in to my channel and watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. That would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great night, and I'll see you.